Hello everybody, it's Yazzie here, and I'm gonna get a reading for you today. I was gonna do a reading outside, but it's like super windy and you wouldn't be able to hear me anyway. But let's see what the cards have in store for us today. And oh, we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom to start with though. But even before I got the cards, I kept hearing this message of do it anyway. Regardless of, yes, Three of Wands is what I split to, so expansion, but do it anyway. Regardless of how you're perceived, how you're seen, how people believe you to be based on what they believe they know about you, just do it anyway, regardless. Because I promise you, you'll feel a lot better with the fact that you are doing what you're meant to be doing rather than giving in to the fears and insecurities of what other people think about you or how you're perceived or seen. So that was the start, and that was before I even got the card, so it's very important. But let's see what we have in the cards and what we have in the energy for today and what's going to come out here. But I hope you're all having a good day. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope you're all drinking water. Hopefully. It's getting hot out there. But let's see what we have here. What do we have to start with today? And I just want to thank you for being here, and thank you as well for the universe gracing us with your presence and giving us this message today. I keep hearing keep going. I keep hearing keep going. No matter how difficult it gets, just keep going. Darkness isn't as bad as it seems, even if it seems like all is lost. It's really not. And even then, darkness isn't bad. Sometimes with darkness, we're able to see a little bit clearer in a way. But let's see what's going on with the cards today. I keep hearing no as well. Why? What's going on? What's going on? Middle? We have the Ace of Cups again. Okay, so we pulled from the middle. Underneath that was the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Page of Cups, my apologies. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups at the bottom. So, you're far more grounded than you think you are, and you're listening to your intuition more. You're listening 3, 2, 1, and you're actually going towards that new beginning. You're not as afraid as you used to be, like, at least for some of you. Some of you, you still have some obstacles to kind of overcome. You have some sort of, what is it? I don't want to say blockade, because that makes it sound like you're just completely blocked 3, 4, 5 when you're not. But there's definitely something you still need to kind of overcome for some of you. Some of you, you're pretty much at that point of following your intuition. 3, 5, 4, like you know what to do. Ooh, this one flipped. Yeah. And this flipped in my hand with the 8 of Swords reversed. Yeah, you've gotten out of that. You've let go. You're not constraining yourself to this mentality of this is how things are, so it is what it is kind of thing. You've let go of that. You're not worried about it anymore. You don't care the same way like you used to. Because you know who you are. You know who you're meant to be at the end of the day. Oh, yes. We have the Hierophant that flipped out. You have this renewed sense, 4, 3, 2, as I say this, you have this renewed sense of commitment, but it's more to you. It may also be with, like, I don't want to say within a religious sense, but maybe 444, maybe in a spiritual sense, or maybe to someone you look up to, but this is more for you. It's not so much for everyone else. It's more for 4, 5, 6, more for you. you're the one you look up to now. Because you know you have the advice that you're looking for. You know what you're needing. You look to yourself for guidance. And if you really need a little bit more, then you look to the universe, you look to your guides, whomever you work with. But before anything, you look to you. You trust yourself because you are the universe. You are the cosmos in a way. You really are. And that's why you have more trust in yourself now than you did. Oh, okay, hold on. That one flew out of my hand, but it's the Knight of Cups. And then we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Exactly. You have that 5-4-3 that you're trusting yourself. And in a sense, because you're giving back to yourself and you're loving yourself and you're actually giving into that 5-5-5, giving into that leap of faith of trust within you, it also gives you that sense of freedom as well. It gives you that sense of freedom. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Swords. You have a lot to say as well. You have a lot of things to say about the ideas that you have, but you're trying to figure out how to get them all together. And that's the hardest part. But let me get one more card if I can. Actually, I'm being called to share something. This is something that I personally wrote. Yeah, and then we have the Two of Cups at the bottom. You're giving back to yourself before anyone else. But give me 1 second. Let me find the letter that I wrote. Okay, so I found it. This was something that I wrote. I think it was supposed to be like a type of song thing, but I'll go ahead and read it. How do I be myself when I still feel this hold on me? Let it go or fall deep down in this dark hole? Help me, I'm lost. But at the end of it all, I always knew the cost. Fuck, I guess I'm better off. No point saving what's already lost. These days, everyone knows me. Okay, then come face the monster that is me. Being in darkness for so long makes me wonder how long I've been gone. Keep clawing and screaming. I think that I'm bleeding. But what are all of these stars I'm seeing? And just to give a little bit of context, I wrote this at the end of 2023. And my mentality wasn't in a good place, mainly because I just got I didn't get over it, but I moved out from my ex. I left. I chose to leave. There was a lot that was going on where we were both having issues. We were kind of both in the wrong for different reasons, but I had moved out, I had left, and little did I know that the darkness wasn't all that bad. And with the stars, it's like there's still those lights in the sky, the possibilities. There's still those little bits, just enough light in the darkness to be able to help you and be able to still see where you're going at night. Same thing with the moon, right? Even if the moon is in its new moon phase, you still have the stars. You still have those endless possibilities leading you to where you're meant to be. And there was a video that I was watching. There's this game called, I believe it's called The Midnight Walk. Great game, fantastic. But there's so many points that while I was watching it, and it does have to talk about darkness and stuff too, but it's such a well-made game and so relatable in so many ways that it actually made me cry a little bit inside. So I highly recommend, like, if you go and get the game and play it, or even just watch a walkthrough of the game, it's a very good, well-put story. But know that these dark times, you'll pass through them. You'll get through them, no matter what. Regardless of who says what, or the naysayers, or whatever they say about you at the end of the day. Because this is your path. You know where you're meant to go. Even if other people don't understand or don't relate to it, it's not about them, it's about you. But I hope that this reading helped, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all again so much for your support and watching. I love you all so much. Drink water, and I will see you all again next time. Have a good day. Bye.